We are live, ladies and gentlemen, with Glen Kellaway from the basement. He spent the last 5 minutes laughing at my new glasses. Are you done laughing, Glen?
Well, I just don't know why you bought ladies' frames, Larry. That's all. But other than that, they look nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make sure things are set up elsewhere on Facebook or whatever. So tell the viewers, there's 5 already, Glen.
Is there?
Tell
Okay.
the viewers about your new channel.
Yeah, because please come over and subscribe. I mean, come on. Let's have a subscription to Bluegrass from the Basement with Glen Kellaway. It's kind of a vanity project for me. It's not really I don't know how many subscribers I'm going to get, but hey, come on.
Glen, no banjo playing on my channel. You know the rules.
Sorry. Anyway, yeah, please come over and we're just going to talk bluegrass music, feature bluegrass artists, and stuff like that. So
I've got a headache
I'm excited
all of a sudden. That's weird.
What?
I've got a headache all of a sudden. It's weird.
Oh, that's probably from your new glasses.
No, it's from your banjo playing.
Larry?
Yeah?
How often do you get free stuff from Amazon without asking for it?
Well,
I don't mean extra stuff like albums and stuff put in, but just little trinkets. Look what I got. I got a record the other day. You know, they always come in a big box and everything. I open up the box, I pour it out, and these 2 things pop out. This one looks kind of like a guitar pick, and it says right on it, opener. So I think it's to open the tape on the boxes and stuff they give you.
Yeah.
And I used it on the record, and it just opened the seam perfectly.
Yeah.
And they gave me another one. It's all fancy. It's got like 3 corners or 3 edges to cut, and it's got a little spot in there where you put your thumb, so it doesn't slip.
Oh, nice.
I got those for free from Amazon.
You've got 2, so you can give me one.
Yeah, sure.
I've been a few months back. Amazon asked me if I wanted to review products. Like, it's called Amazon. It's some kind of I forget the name of it, but you can sign up.
It was legit?
Yeah, it's legit. Yeah, it's right from Amazon, because I've reviewed quite a few things on there and I've been on Amazon for years, right? And so I haven't decided to do it or not, but it would, they send you free products and you just review it on Amazon or whatever, or do a video.
Yeah. I smell hay all of a sudden.
Hello, Adrian.
Move out of Calgary, Dan. Freaking cattle out there you're smelling.
I bought Queen 2, Sheer Heart Attack, and Queen's Greatest Hits Volumes 1, 2, and 3. Glen isn't going to be happy.
Here, I don't know why you would waste your money, but
those are good albums, Victor.
9:00 in the evening here in Germany.
Wow, it is 3:00 here.
Well, danke Shane.
Cool glasses, Larry. Thank you.
Yeah, you like ladies' glasses, eh?
I like these, but I actually like these more. These are for long distance, like
they look better
when I'm driving over to see Glen.
Yeah,
actually,
now you're going to know where I actually live now that you've got glasses.
But anyway,
well, it's so nice to see you, Larry. It's been a while since we chatted.
Yeah.
I kind of missed you,
Well, I was starting to miss you, and then you showed up today, and I don't miss you anymore. Larry, do you have a favorite Paul Weller album? I think the one that you like, Glen.
The Stanley Road.
Stanley Road, yeah. Also, have you listened to the Jam? Or I've heard them, but I haven't bought any of their albums yet.
I have 2 Jam comp albums, which they're pretty good. I didn't like Style Council. I bought a cheap one on vinyl.
260s soul kind of.
Yeah.
I
could live without that.
Yeah, it's Grant's Rock Warehouse. Coming up, we're going to be reviewing with I forget who we're reviewing it with. We're going to be talking about Grand Funk Railroad's Survival album.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Hey, Dan.
Hey, Dan.
So Yeah, tell us a bit more about your new channel, the
Well,
Bluegrass.
there's not really much to say other than, been a passionate bluegrass lover for many years, and I just when I put it on my regular channel, I get 100 views and no one really cares, and
Yeah,
so rather than you know scare everybody away from my regular channel, I thought I'd start another channel dedicated to that genre of music, and
yeah.
whoever
At least
watches,
most people that go there, right? They're going to have an interest in bluegrass.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm hoping. So I'm not expecting to turn this into 10,000 subscribers. It's more for my own pleasure, really, to focus on the music and the artists that I really love that most people don't care about. So,
yeah.
but I'm going to do it.
My favorite Bruce Springsteen song. Uh, what's that soundtrack one he did years ago?
What, Philadelphia?
Yeah, Streets of Philadelphia. I love that
Yeah.
song.
Oh,
Might not
Jungle.
be. It's one of
Jungle
his
Land.
best.
Jungle Land's the best.
Jungle Land. Did you see the Let It Be film yet, Glenn, on Disney
I've seen it
Plus?
1,000 times. Did they do anything different to it, or?
No, no, it's just
Oh yeah, I
clean.
have it on video. I have a Blu-ray bootleg copy of it,
Yeah.
and
Well, this looks better. Trust me.
yeah, I don't know. I've seen it so often, I don't even know if I need to.
Hello, Larry and Glenn. It's 10 p.m. in Turkey.
Wow.
Everybody's
Well,
in
it's 8 p.m. in
competition
Germany,
with the time.
and it's 3 p.m. here.
Yeah,
There's 7 hours of difference, in Turkey.
that's crazy.
Wow. So if we wait another couple of hours, like wait till after midnight, could he give us the winning numbers in the lottery? Is that the way that works?
That's an idea. We'll send him the link for 649.
Yeah. It's one Glenn. My favorite Bruce Springsteen song is "I'm on Fire." That's a good song. I like that one.
Knucklehead Rock. Good day, Larry and Glenn.
Yes.
Hello, everyone.
Good day, Mr. Rock.
See you around the water cooler. Dan, it's a good track listing. Get ready.
What are they going on about?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes.
Glenn is more than I am.
Yeah. Great band. Yeah. Paul Rogers, Paul Kosoff, great guitar player.
Grant, did you get the Point Blank CD yet?
Why don't you guys start your own channel?
Yeah.
And
Why
have a
don't you
chat?
go elsewhere and have your
Yeah.
little discussion
Yeah.
instead of on my
Get out of
channel?
here.
Get out of here. We're just joking, I think.
You got nothing to say, so you guys go ahead. We'll just watch you.
Don't you love it when you make a video though? I know it's happened to you probably too, but you work on the video, you do some work, both of us. You do put some work into it. You upload it. It's maybe a 10-minute video, and somebody leaves a comment. It has nothing to do with your video.
Yeah. Larry, I don't know if you've ever noticed, but I don't work too hard on my videos.
I noticed that. You just film them and upload them. If we have time, we'll take requests. What do you think about Paul McCartney?
Hey, Dan and Grant, what do you think of Steely Dan?
What do you think about Paul McCartney's?
Paul McCartney.
I didn't know there was more than one Paul McCartney.
What do you think about Paul McCartney's what?
Yeah.
I don't particularly like it.
Dan, we will be playing Point Blank tonight.
Wow. That's a Bruce Springsteen.
Grant, take requests first so you have the time. I'm popular. What can I say? Grant, you should go do your own live show. I'm just joking.
Who is the best voice Robert Plant? Oh,
Robert
Plant. David cover version.
I bet Glenn will say no.
I have not listened yet, and I got this my friend Roy, who bugs me all the time to listen to Family, and I really actually have a hard time finding anything. I didn't find anything on Spotify. I'm sure if I went on YouTube, there'd be something. Have you listened to them, Larry?
A little bit, yeah. They were.
Did you like it, or?
I didn't dislike it.
That's a very political answer.
Yeah, I love that live CD I have of the record store
Yeah,
constant.
that's a good live
And the
CD.
lyric book is okay. You kind of look at it once or twice, and then
What's the
you just
lyric
kind
book? Is that the big green
yeah,
one?
the big one, the two.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I got that, and I was all excited to get it, and it sits on my shelf and collects dust. Like
Yeah.
it's the hackneyed diamonds of my book collection.
No, but I'm glad I have it.
Yeah, I'll sell. Anybody wants to buy one, I'll sell it to them for $25.
Ton of love. Yeah, that's my favorite Bruce Springsteen album.
Tunnel of Love's a great album.
Yeah. Everywhere Grant goes, the sheep follow. I know he's very popular on YouTube.
Yeah, I hope he wears boots.
The family spin-off, yeah, Streetwalkers were also
I
great.
never heard of them.
Yeah. Brought to you by the Canadian Studmuffin. And what was the last video you posted on your
I posted
main?
a Mother's Day video today.
Oh, did you? I haven't
Oh
watched
yeah,
that yet.
Frank Zappa Day.
Oh, about Frank. Well, that's like I saw your Instagram post.
Yeah,
That's what Mother's Day is. It's about
yeah,
Frank Zappa.
it is. Yeah. And I posted a video the other day showing I got that Ian Hunter album and some vinyl finds that I got. I'm really starting to listen to a lot of the Straubs. Do you like the Straubs?
Yeah, I back in the 70s I had Hero and Heroin.
That's the one I just got on CD.
Yeah, that's I think regarded as their best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I had any complaints about that one upon first listen, is the vocals are very polished. I kind of like a more raw sound.
Yeah.
I find them really just almost too overproduced on the vocals, but that could just be me first listen. But I really like the music and most of it. So
yeah, I try not to listen to my family much either.
Yeah. Yeah, it turns into a fight most of the time.
Let you two go at it.
No boots, but I'll let you go at it. Oh, he has no boots for his sheep.
See you later, Dan. See you, Grant.
I've never heard Love. Is that something new or?
No, that was before he started his solo career. He was in the band Love Sculpture. They released at least one album, and they're like blues rock. I think you'd like it.
Yeah,
I had the album when I was young.
I had one Dave Edmunds solo album and rock pile stuff and everything. Yeah, I mean he's pretty hard to dislike.
Never heard them. I'm not a big Thin Lizzy fan.
But I'll tell you, was Gary Moore original guitar player in Thin Lizzy? I know he was in it for a bit.
I don't believe so.
Big Gary Moore fan, but if he was, I should listen to those first Thin Lizzy albums. They're probably good. Which one do you recommend, Dan?
Where is your? Like they did Saber Dance.
I still don't know who they are.
I forget the name of the album I had, but it was the very first one. No.
It's a positive answer in a way.
That person must not like yes. He's a very negative person.
Not wishy-washy at all.
No, you just come right out and say no.
Yeah. Just tell us what you think. I mean,
how can you argue with no?
You could say yes.
Question for Glenn.
Well, Goodnight's worse because Hackney Diamonds, I don't think it's a bad record. My whole point was always just that I know I wouldn't listen to it, so I'm not spending $20 for it. It would sit on the shelf. That's all I got to say. I'm not it's a dust collector for me. And Goodnight sucks. No to Gary Moore. Don't like Gary Moore. Oh, no, Gary Moore wasn't in Thin Lizzy on the first three albums. That's what he's trying to say.
I think I've heard that album. Gentle Giant is great. Yeah.
Next time Larry gets a big box set for $100, I'm going to say, Larry, you won't like that. You should give it to me.
Sorry,
that's okay.
No stories on this channel.
You're a man of few words there. I got to tell that. Played on a few early Thin Lizzy tracks and only joined on Black Rose in '78. Okay. I just picked up. I'm going to run and grab it.
Glenn, don't leave me.
I'm leaving you. I got this used for like $5 or something. Gary Moore Blues for Greenie, which is a tribute to what's his face? The guy from Fleetwood Mac.
Lindsey Buckingham.
No, the original guitar player. The original guitar player. Why did I forget his name?
I don't know. I forget.
That guy.
Yeah, I know who it is. I forget his Peter Green.
Peter Green. Oh my God, that was terrible. I'm getting old. Anyway, this is really good. If you like blues, if you like the blues, and he's using Peter Green's original guitar on this too, man. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
So good.
Okay. Larry, next time I'm going to a record store, I want to buy 3 CDs of your choice. You choose, and I'll buy it. Which albums would you recommend? Well, I don't want to just give you 3 CDs and then you don't like them, but I know that. Well, I would say, if you like something a little prog rock, a little crazy, but not too crazy, Future Days. It's not as weird as as Tago Mago, Glenn.
No?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It is. Like on first listen, I really liked it. Or there's singles, and they're just 3-4 minute songs. That's highly recommended.
You want them to buy 3 albums? Is that it? You just want them to buy 3 albums?
Or you could get, I would say, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, Nonagon Infinity. That is really good. And one for you, Glenn. What would you recommend that he gets?
Wow. That's hard. I love that question. It's hard. Like classic rock stuff, you think?
Yeah, I think so.
I would get James Gang Rides Again. I would get the Red Grand Funk album.
If you like hard rock, that's really good.
And
what about
Gene Clark's No Other?
Yeah, I was going to think, that's another one. Gene Clark, No Other. It's kind of country, but not country. It's pop, progressive country. It's just amazing. All right. Thin Lizzy, Live and Dangerous is one of my favorite live albums. Yeah, I've heard it's very good. Peter Green, thank you.
Yes. Oh my God.
Peter Green, thank you. Peter Green.
Everybody's going, that's Peter Green.
That's Peter Green. Stupid.
Peter Green.
Guy has a heart attack.
Okay, first Lizzy album. Where to start? Heavy blues rockers and romantic Van Morrison sounding ballads. Interesting.
What's the best music to beat COVID? Any music you like you can go away from your troubles.
Yeah, who knows?
Just make sure you're wearing a mask while listening to the music.
Yeah. Actually, I wouldn't recommend music to beat COVID. I'd probably get a shot instead. But
yeah,
it's just me.
But let's not get into that.
No. Yes, it is underrated. Bob Welsh was pretty good. Yes, he was very colorful.
Yeah. No, I don't own any trap.
I don't. I've heard of him. Yeah. I used to be a trapeze artist. You think the invention of music videos took away some of the album magic? Absolutely. Totally ruined music It was fun, but it turned music into a visual art form rather than the music didn't matter anymore. Yeah, absolutely. Incredible stuff.
Chewy Bing. Hello, Larry. What's your favorite Beatles member? Well, during the Beatles era, it's John Lennon. And then, for the solo years, it's Paul McCartney.
I tend to agree with you, Larry.
Yeah, I love Midnight Oil.
Me too. I've got 3 of their CDs.
Bids are burning. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Which Sparks album would you recommend?
A steady drip, drip, drip.
I would say get their greatest hits. It's a double CD or a three CD. It's called Past Tense, and it's got basically their whole career on it. It's probably the best place to start. Doom metal. Yeah, that's Glenn's favorite genre.
Oh yeah, I love that. And play it. The louder you play it, the better. I'm a James Bond fan.
I'm not.
Goldfinger was my favorite, the all-time classic. But I really like the stuff with the most recent James Bond guy. What was his name?
I don't know.
Can't remember. They were
Peter
good.
Green.
Yeah, Peter Green. I'm really having a hard time today. Oh, Barnstorm's better than Smoker. But they're both good.
Medusa. Mucus Mayhem. Wasn't that the name of one of your bluegrass bands, Glenn?
I don't know what these people are going on about today, Larry.
Yeah.
2000 mix.
We're here to talk about Steely Dan.
The 2000 mix of Lennon's Plasticona Band is still superb. Is that the mix from when the box set came out? No, that just came out a few years.
Signature box set, maybe.
I don't know if 2000 mix. Don't know that. I think they did a pretty good job. Glenn goes from high horse to trapeze lightning quick. Yeah.
Daniel Craig.
Thank you.
Except for their Dicko period. I agree. The Dicko period was not very good.
Period was bad.
No, I know he means disco, but they didn't really do disco. It was just electronic, and I loved it. And but everybody's different. Yep.
Yes, love Leonard Cohen. How can you not? Brilliant.
What happened to
a bad acid trip once?
What happened to my shortest song music video, Larry? I think it's still on my channel, but you might have to do a search for it. My videos are all over the place after it got hacked last year. And if it isn't, I can re-upload it.
Why does YouTube do that now? Do you notice they switched up all your videos don't automatically format from latest video on? Like they just throw videos up there when you pull up your channel. It's weird.
What I think is for each channel, they should recommend the person's own videos, right? Not to go somewhere else, right?
That wasn't taught. What is it?
I would say life lessons. That's what you need to teach.
That'd be something to do with porn, wouldn't it? High school. I'm just thinking back what a guy's like when he's 14 years old. That's all. What would you have appreciated?
How to do a search for porn on Google.
Yeah. How to manage your porn collection.
My favorite German artist band, I don't think Nectar are German. So I will say Kraftwerk.
German band. I don't know. The Himmlers. I don't know.
Yes, it is the #1 song in heaven. Larry, your voice reminds me of Walter White.
Wow, I never thought of that. I don't know why.
Close your eyes for a minute, Glenn. And do I sound like Walter White?
Hold on a second.
No, really. Do I? Hey, there's a pizza on the top of my roof.
Yeah, you do. We should start making Coke.
Yeah. Don't give me ideas, Glenn.
Hey, Larry, Glenn from GAJK. Glenn, do you get as worked up as Rob does when the Jays are sucking? I do get more I get more frustrated. Yeah, I definitely. It's frustrating to watch when they can't hit. But I'm a huge baseball fan, so I appreciate the sport anyway. I keep watching.
Yeah, music
I think
appreciation
to myself, I
class.
would have. Yeah, I think. Yeah, yeah. But I agree with, like, they give you no life lessons in school. Should be fine if like a finance class teach you how to save money and
Yeah, about like credit
interest is all
cards.
about,
Yeah.
and you know how what it takes to live, man. Looking after elderly parent, they could do the whole thing. That's all things we all have to go through that you just gotta work it out for yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, I've done a song or two reaction on my Patreon for them. They were good.
I'm gonna have to listen to that. I'm gonna have to check out your Patreon channel. I didn't know you had one. That's
I that's because I'm shy to talk about it.
yeah.
So his name
Oh,
is
I'm
Glenn
glad too.
too.
And he only uses one N.
Yeah.
I like that. I like a man who doesn't waste ink.
Boom, Dylan. Mine is Series of Dreams.
I got a tie. Visions of Johanna and Desolation Row.
Nectar is a band founded by British musicians in
Oh, okay.
Hamburg, Germany.
Oh, okay. Because I like Nectar.
Yeah. It's Shane B. Where is he here? Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Shane
there he
B.
is.
He's a Patreon. He's been a loyal Patreon for many months. He
I thought
loves
it
my
was.
Patreon.
I thought it was Shaneb.
Shan B. Oh, that's good.
They sing in English though.
My Corona. Weird Al should parody the Knack. Like both of you good guys, I like Steely Dan, hard to understand for some, but being as I love Prague and going back to Gentle Giant, I have a album Power and the Glory, yeah. Cannot even pay anyone to take off my hands. Well, Glenn would take it off your hands.
Yeah. You pay the shipping and send it to me. I'll take it. Yes, he probably does. Yeah, I haven't been watching the live stream since I've been off it. I'll tune in for a second after usually I'm busy and at night, and Wednesday nights are bad for me now, and I'll check out a couple of minutes of it. But please, anybody, please check out the big chat every Wednesday night on Rob's channel, Northern Revolutions. They're good guys.
Jimi Hendrix.
I love them both, but yeah, Jimmy's kind of owns that song now.
This one is for Glenn. I do like them. I've heard them.
A little bit. I do like Annie Haslam's voice. I've got the one album, kind of their big album. I can't remember what it's called now. I'm forgetting everything today. Peter Green, Daniel Craig, the name of the Renaissance album.
Both.
Immutable Universe, both. Does Glenn like Pet Sounds now? No. Most overrated album ever.
Do you have it on like vinyl?
I've had many copies on CD, but I don't have it anymore.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, not interested. The Beach Boys hits album is all you need. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, that's what I was the biggest idiot when I started high school. You had to choose what you were going to take, and I took the tech
Because
course.
you were a stoner back then.
No, but I shouldn't have taken it. If I was a stoner, I would have taken the general arts and science classes. And I took this tech course, and I'm in with all these freaking idiots, these greaseballs, and we're taking drafting and plumbing and freaking.
Yeah.
I can't even change a light bulb,
Yeah,
Larry.
I'm the same way. Like I
Oh,
was in shop
the
class,
hell
and
was I thinking?
I did make a puzzle from the whatever
Yeah.
machine there, and I took it. My dad was like a great carpenter, like he was a
Oh,
really good handyman, but he was really impressed with my puzzle.
Oh my God. I had to fail grade 10 before, and then the second year of grade 10, I switched over to the arts and science and got in with my people
My people,
where
your
we could
people.
where we could smoke dope and have fun.
No, I don't think so. Not for me.
Good old
Well,
Bob
it
Dylan, great
depends
songwriter,
on the
but good
song.
musicians cover his songs in a better way. I don't agree. Sorry, Roger. Bob's the best. Waiting for you to save the show.
You know what? I was actually invited by Cameo to join like about a year ago, and I thought, I don't think,
By who? By what?
by Cameo to
Who's
make
Cameo?
Cameo is where these supposed celebrities, not that I'm a celebrity, but that they have YouTube people on there too.
Oh,
And
it's a chat?
no, people pay you money to wish them a happy birthday or wish, a family
Get
member a happy
out.
birthday. Yeah. I was invited, but I never accepted yet. But maybe I will if there's enough interest. And then you could pay and I could wish you a happy birthday in a video.
Well, join. My birthday's coming up in June, Larry. So
I know you are a fan of Sparks, but are you familiar with the group? Yep, Gleaming Spires. Yep, they were utilized as the band for Sparks. Yep. LOL. My dad wanted me to take shop class, but I never did.
well, good for you for
Yeah.
standing up. Oh my God, why did I
I
do that?
mean, obviously, Glenn, even with these glasses, I'm a real man, but
Yeah.
I'm useless as a handyman.
Oh, me
Like,
too. Yeah.
but I got this new chair a couple weeks ago. I
And you
put it together
get
myself. I
out.
did.
Oh, do you ever do IKEA stuff? I always end up with extra
No.
parts. I don't know
Yeah.
how to do that. And then it falls apart the first
I
time
I
I do
think
it.
I don't know, but with guys, when you're putting something together, you kind of ignore the instructions. You
Yeah,
just
yeah. You just start going, oh, this has got to fit here, and that's good.
Wow. Yeah. Well,
Because there's only 3 good songs on the frickin' album.
oh, Glenn, I was the same way, James. I really liked the album, but now in the last year, listening to it, it just hit me, and I love it. They're good.
I think so too.
I reality. I think I like reality the most.
Larry, out of all the David Bowie live albums, the one I really listen to the most now is the Reality Tour one because it's all kinds of deep cuts from these albums that you just don't hear that often,
Yeah.
and they sound really good. There's some great songs.
Yeah. I wonder when his next box set. It should be coming out
I don't
soon,
know. You
right?
would think something. They got to come up with something.
Yeah. You guys should have gone to university and had a career like me. I
I went.
know.
I went to college for 3 years and studied journalism, and I've become a very famous reporter. So
I went to college for 2 years and I have a advertising diploma that I've never used.
yeah, that's the same. I never did. Yeah.
Are you saying that we're not intelligent, Joel? Well, it's not my
None of
favorite.
those would be my favorite anyway.
My favorite then would be Tomorrow Never Knows, Strawberry Fields Forever. I Want You, She's So Heavy.
Strawberry Fields and Ticket to Ride is second.
I was going to make a video, but I wanted to ask you first because I might be wrong. What do you think was the big change? Like, it has to be with the Beatles, right, for the main part. But what's the big change in music? Would you say it was? I'm thinking it was Strawberry Fields Forever more than Tomorrow Never Knows. Like for the image and everything too, right? When do you think
Yeah.
if
No,
they
yeah,
really
for sure.
changed over?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Visually, for sure, it would have been Strawberry Fields. Yeah,
But even Strawberry Fields
but when you
Forever,
look at their pictures on the Revolver album, they look still pretty
yeah, yeah.
normal. The hair is a bit longer, but they didn't do the mustaches yet, and they were that was kind of.
And for you, was the first time you heard Strawberry Fields Forever was it a little weird?
Oh, I loved it. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, but still, do you think it was a little? Oh, that's different.
I don't know. At that time, I don't know if I was distinguishing different types of music. Going, oh, this is now psychedelic or not. It just didn't.
Yeah.
It was just I liked it or I didn't like it.
No, I like it in stereo, Dan. I'm very happy with it in stereo. Reason I say that, I did a stand-up, Bob Dylan impression, and played guitar, sang, and harmonica. Audience thought I was a comedian. I did play in a band called Fulton in my younger days. LOL.
A Bob Dylan impressionist as a comedian, that would be funny.
Slow burn. No,
What's that? I don't even know what that is.
no idea.
I don't know. Dan must be a huge Beach Boys guy. He's pulling all this stuff out.
I also want to get the Beach Boys Friends album. I heard that and I love it. But it's only like 25 minutes long.
Yes, I have heard George and Bob.
Yep.
Together.
You guys are highly intelligent. I can't spell. Thank you for all you three do.
All three. You're never alone with a schizophrenic.
Thank you. Have you happened to hear? Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, we heard it. We heard it again.
Abbey Road original. The original.
Original.
2019 mix. I like to, I do listen to it, but the original is the go-to.
Yeah.
Remember to like the video.
Although I do like in the remix, I like that Paul's bass is a little more up front because he plays some great bass lines in that album. Mm-hmm. Especially in Something. Yeah, the Ruddles. Oh, sure.
Yeah. I've got the album, the deluxe album.
All You Need Is Cash. What a great freaking... I'd love to see... Did you have a video of that?
Yep.
Do you?
Yep. When I give you the... Oh, you can't play...
I don't have a video.
So anyways, we'll have to get together sometime soon. I'll give you the... Well, wait till I'm done the Paul McCartney book. It'll be about a week. And I am reading it, Glenn, from start to finish because it's a small, a short book.
Did you have to take medication to do that, or is it the ladies' glasses that got you reading from page one?
Can I tell you to F off, Glenn? Oh, I dropped my mouse.
Oh my God!
My poor mouse. There we are. I love your work, Mr. Zappa. You don't have to call me Mr. Zappa.
No,
just say I love your work, Mr.
Happy Mother's Day, Frank, wherever you are. Larry, are you excited about the new Zappa release?
Which one is it?
1968, live at the Whiskey A Go-Go.
No.
Oh, really? Oh, I love that. I can hardly wait. Yes, I bought one. That's all I wanted was the John Hartford Morning Bugle album. Only 1,500 worldwide. I paid $80 for it. Best $80 I ever spent.
I was gifted from the Lennon estate two John Lennon EPs.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
When is that Mind Games box set coming out?
I think July.
I don't know if I'm going to buy that one, Larry.
Well, you know what, Glenn? I was thinking if I happen to get it from the Lennon estate, you know what I might just do? Keep it.
That is so generous of you, Larry.
I'll lend it to you for one day, and then after the 24 hours, I'm going to call you. Can I have the?
I'll let you watch my video when I unbox it.
Yeah, you could do an unboxing, pretend it's yours, and give it back to me. Steam Hammer.
I'll probably get it because I got the other two.
No.
I have a hard time with vocals when they're in another language. I just do. Can't do it. Yeah, the Carry On films were so funny.
Larry, I thought your glasses story would have had a funnier ending. I'm sorry. I need to work on my comedy. That was just all ad-libbed, Dan. You try and do an ad-libbed comedy bit.
Larry,
And I didn't know how I was going to end it.
just wearing ladies' glasses is funny.
That's it. I'm taking them off. Ladies' glasses. Hello.
Well, there
ladies.
you go. That's it. Now you're that's it. That's what you need. Yeah, manly. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a real man now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm macho man. I've got a deeper voice.
Oh God.
And then when I put these on,
Yeah. Gloria Vanderbilt collection.
no, I like these. Molly has good taste in glasses.
Oh
And
no. Well, for her.
Yeah.
I'm scared to the Omicron, the Nomad Soul, third-person CD. If I did the move. Oh, I didn't know. That sounds like something about video games. Keeps deleting my messages.
That has nothing to do with me. I apologize.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do miss a message.
But it didn't. Isn't it funny? It didn't delete the message that says it keeps deleting my messages.
Yeah. Wow, the Lennon estate doesn't give to anybody. Yes, they do. They
hand out a lot of this stuff.
Me, Mr. Mayo, and a few other channels.
I think Mazzy gets one. I can't remember who else.
I could put in a good word for you, Glenn, but
Yeah, if you want to let them know that I've only been a fan for 60-some years.
I think it's possibly because of those I Hate Yoko Ono videos you did.
I've never done I love Yoko.
I know you did.
I think it's because I have a measly 2,000 subscribers on my channel, and you guys have 40 and 50,000.
I think it's because you talk about bluegrass, so it's a good idea you moved it over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't going to get that.
What is that?
That is around the Band on the Run era, and they recorded in the studio live, performing songs, 1985 and Band on the Run and Junior's Farm, and it's really good.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I'll look forward to that. I will be getting it. Yes. Larry just sold me on it.
And that's it for questions. There's no more.
Okay. Well, good night, Larry.
No, I don't want to go yet.
Okay. What else have we got?
So I'm finally off of that stupid Bootrans patch.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I've been off it for a couple of weeks, and I'm on some other kind of medication that makes me really loopy, man.
Yeah.
No.
Are you feeling better?
It might take, a few more days for it to fully work, but I'm not feeling too bad.
You're feeling like, is it improving?
Sometimes, yeah. It does. Yeah.
Well, that's good. So sometimes you're in no pain.
I wouldn't say that.
No?
Especially when I'm talking to you on a live stream. I should have used that for the end of the comedy video. We're at 49 people watching. We need one more person to
get 50. That's
come on. Let's get the 50 people.
A couple of losers. What else you listening to these days, Larry? What's exciting you?
I'm always listening to Nectar, King. I want to get more King Gizzard albums. I know they have
like a million of them, don't they?
I know.
They have a lot of records.
Yeah, but the two I have, I'm just really happy with. So I will get.
Aren't they kind of all, like, they're not all kind of the same type of music, right?
No, it's all over the place.
Yeah,
it can get really heavy, and I don't think you'd like that. But there's some of it you really would like.
I had two of their CDs when they first started out, and I think I traded them in for some, but because I didn't really love them, but they were okay.
All right.
What's One Ham Clapping, Larry? I'm just
deja vu. Also,
there's no such thing as an overplayed song.
No, it's see, you can't blame a good song on the radio. It's the radio's fault. It's not the song's fault.
Well, don't listen to the radio.
Don't listen to the radio.
Isn't there so many options you have to listen to music, and who listens to the radio anymore? Or Dr. Phil. I don't know. Who would you? What? You mean Dan? our friend here who always comes on and makes these witty comments, I'd rather meet Dan than Dr. Phil.
I don't even get
Dan,
that
the man.
question.
You were going to do a video with who?
I don't know.
How was Dr. Phil? The guy's an asshole.
Well, Larry, your frames are so large, it's back to the 1980s for people
Joel,
who
should we
get
start
laughing.
calling him Elton?
Yeah, I like them. Thank you for the compliment, Joel. I think that's a compliment. Because who doesn't love the 80s?
Glasses stored it. That'd be good. The price of freaking glasses.
Actually, these two sets I got at Walmart, and the other ones have like transitions, they go darker, and they're bifocal. They were less than 500 for both.
Yeah, ladies' glasses are always cheaper than
Oh, you make me laugh.
When you walked out of the store and gave them $500, they went, "Oh my God, we never thought we'd sell those for."
I was dancing out of the store. It was weird.
Going, holy crap, we finally sold those frames.
You know what? I bet a year from now, you won't be laughing at these glasses.
Everybody will be wearing them.
I started a new fashion trend.
The upcoming Bowie set is called Rock and Roll Star.
Well, what's that all about?
No wonder. I hope it's just not a comp of.
No,
Never met Beatle Brad, but
talked to
I know
him.
people who have, and he's
Very nice guy.
a really good guy. Not a fan of Allison Parsons Project. You?
No.
Never
like
heard
some
an
of their
album that I
songs.
like. Glenn, FB me and we'll send you the GG CD.
Gentle Giant CD.
Facebook me. I don't do Facebook.
You can reach him on Instagram or just go to his
message me
YouTube
on
channel.
Instagram, Glen Kellaway from the Basement, and then we can figure something out. That'd be very generous of you. Thank you.
Yeah, he was very talented.
I never listened to him or his who's the other one?
Tim Buckley.
Tim.
I think you'd like his early stuff. I sure did. I listened to it.
I don't pay much attention to it. But they're both tragic. 3 albums for someone who has never ever heard any classic rock.
There you go. I'll say Led Zeppelin 4. You can pick the other two.
Yeah, that's a good pick, Larry. I'll say Machine Head.
And Who's Next by The Who.
Ooh, good pick. Okay, then I'll say Abbey Road.
I've already talked, Nectar and King Gizzard, Can. So Glenn, you go, and The Residents. I still love.
Well,
Glenn, you go ahead.
My big one this year is discovering the whole British folk scene from the 60s, like Bert Yanch and the band Pentangle, and I'm just loving that stuff. That's really taken over my whole listening in 2024.
Yeah, I've had to do that too, James.
Yeah, I've had to do it too. As a matter of fact, I just had a stomach trying to say that 3 times fast, a stomach scope a couple of weeks ago.
And I was there with you holding your hand while you went through.
Yeah. What really annoyed me was they used the same scope they used for the colonoscopy.
Oh boy.
I had a terrible taste in my mouth when I woke up.
I saw that HMV is in the toy place at the Quinte Mall.
Yeah, they're coming back.
Toys R Us.
Toys R Us stores or something.
I didn't go in.
It's some stupid thing.
Yeah.
Who gives a crap about them?
Yeah.
Have you been in the new Sunrise Records at the mall?
No, I've seen it, but I haven't gone in.
It's awful.
Yeah.
They totally ruined it. They turned it into a boutique store. That was actually for a mall record store. It was actually had pretty good inventory.
Yeah.
And now they've moved to another location. It's a quarter of the size, and it's all just popular like stuff like you would like all the Taylor Swift stuff sitting out front. You can't find any kind of a deep, like, don't go there expecting to get classic rock albums or anything. It's just all just, it's awful what they did.
That's right.
That's it. That's kind of like If a Tree Falls in the Forest. Does anybody hear? It's Dan's come up with a whole new thing there. The song is never overplayed if you don't hear it.
Now this comment I totally disagree with.
Overrated songwriter.
He's one of the greatest.
Say that. The rhythms he uses and the lyrics, and oh my God, the guy's amazing. He's a friggin' genius. No, I've seen the original Let It Be like 14 million times, and I don't know if seeing it restored would make any difference to me. Maybe it wouldn't be as grainy, but I don't subscribe to the Disney Channel, so
No, I've never met John Lennon, and I would not want to meet Phil Spector.
No.
At any time.
No, that would have been something to meet John Lennon, but no. It's Phil Spector, yeah, I could care less about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be
They
good.
should have been in 20 years ago at least.
And the Guess Who?
It's Adam Finley.
Hey, Adam. I never saw the Strawberry Alarm Clock live.
They're a good band, though.
They were.
Yeah.
Incense peppermints.
Here you go, Glenn.
No.
The glasses are fine. Leave Larry alone, Glenn.
Okay, I apologize. I apologize for putting out that you're wearing ladies' glasses. I never have said anything. Should have kept it to myself.
Molly messaged me and she says she's going to be calling you afterwards, after the live chat. I don't know what that's about.
She probably wants me to pick up her glasses from you for her. She didn't buy them for you. You're wearing them. They're hers. You ever listen to More Dana? What's that mean? I don't even know what that means.
I don't know. No idea.
You ever listen to More Dana Glenn? I don't.
Either of yourselves ever played dominoes in the bar? No, I haven't.
I played dominoes at home.
Imagine a shirtless mass of thousands storming the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame trying to get Grand Funk Railroad indicted. Yep, Montrose. No, I did play it, but not.
I've never played it
I
ever.
sucked at it because it was color. It was colors, and I'm colorblind, so I was useless.
No, yeah, that would not be good.
Well, lots. More than one person.
Well, John was the biggest shock. The other ones that kind of made me the saddest. I think Tom Petty really bugged me.
David Bowie for me, but that was a big biggie.
Bowie was a sad one. Petty was tough. Yeah, they have a little picking on series are pretty interesting. They do some pretty interesting stuff, and the Metallica one was one of the better ones. And please, Easily Reacts. Are you going to my channel? I just started a new channel on Bluegrass. It's only 2 videos up.
And I will have a link for Glenn's channel once we're done this.
Bluegrass from the Basement. Please come over. I'm excited to talk to anybody who's into bluegrass.
Yeah. I saw Metallica. They recently, in front of Elton John, they did one of his songs, the opening song from that double album, the funeral one.
Okay. Sandman or?
No, Metallica. They did the opening 2 songs, that long instrumental from
Elton John?
Yeah. And Elton John
and
it was really good.
Wow. Yeah. That's a great track.
Yeah.
Rumors, Boston, and Damn the Torpedoes.
I don't, but Glenn?
I've never watched Doctor Who, but they always change up the lead person. And this year, the lead female actress was on Coronation Street. Her name was Kelly on Coronation Street.
Glenn watches Coronation Street.
I darn well do.
Good choices.
3 albums: Abbey Road, American Beauty, and Tommy. I love them all.
Andy Taylor's guitar, the guy from Duran. I never really listened to Duran
Oh,
Duran.
I thought he was talking about the Andy Griffith Show.
Andy Taylor, he's a fine acoustic player.
I think Barney was good on the harmonica.
No.
It's been so long since I've seen that, since I was a kid. Carry On films. I couldn't even think of the name of one.
I met John Lennon.
Yeah, Joel did meet John Lennon.
That is cool.
Yeah. That is, what a memory that would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you, they ruined the one here, Dan. They had a really nice store here, and they just closed it down, opened another location, just totally ruined it. I'll never go in there again.
You know what, Glenn? We were up to 70 viewers.
That's a lot.
Until you started talking, it was weird. It started dropping again. And then when I start talking, we get more people in. It's weird how that works.
It kind of makes sense.
No, I think Paul was as creative, if not more, because he was doing so many songs.
Well, the only reason I kind of agree with George being most creative, because he was writing so many songs, and none of them were getting, like, he was stockpiling songs. And
John was the least creative. He just wanted to.
He didn't care. He was lazy. He was done. None of us know what they went through. I mean, that must have been just so mentally fatiguing being in that band.
This is the best glasses you've had. No joke on God. March style with the beard. What beard? This is just stubble. Could you grow? I've never asked you this. Could you ever grow like a real, like, full beard?
I always keep it. I just keep stubble on my face.
Have you ever had like a full beard?
I could grow. I've had beards before. Yeah. I don't like those big long freaking beards.
Yeah. Yeah. Where did you meet John Lennon? Probably in New York. I highly doubt it, because Rolling Stone doesn't like them for whatever reason. Yeah.
Yeah. It should just be called the Music Hall of Fame. The rock and roll thing should just die, that part of it. Just Music Hall of Fame. Pop Music Hall of Fame. Whatever.
No.
Name a couple of Roger Corman films. I don't know if I've seen one or not. Ooh.
Bike.
We both said Bike.
Really, Bike. And Roger Waters.
Is Money Roger Waters?
Echoes.
Money's Roger Waters, right? Oh, Set the Controls for the Heart of the Sun.
What's your favorite track of Supertramp and your favorite song by Genesis? A top 3 is okay. Don't worry.
Supertramp, it's From Now On. And for Genesis, oh man, I'm turned into a bit of a Genesis fan, Larry.
I know. The Knife. Supper's Ready.
No,
and
the first of fifth. What's it called? The fifth of Firth or something?
The first of Frith. I don't know.
Here's that one. I love the guitar in that song.
And I like, from the Phil Collins era, I like Keep It Dark.
Yeah. I'm telling you, Larry, I'm a big Genesis fan now. Big. Lamb Lies Down on Broadway.
What's your favorite album now?
Great frickin' album. Lamb Lies Down on Broadway is a great record.
Yeah.
Never thought I'd say
that. Is that your favorite?
No. Selling England by the Pound's my favorite.
Yep.
Never heard John Mellencamp.
Hurt so good.
Yeah.
Joel, what did you talk about with him? Yeah, David, I would love to get Tab in the Ocean by Nectar, but it's expensive.
Oh, really?
On CD, it's
Yeah.
like, yeah,
It's not
$50 or
like it's
more.
probably not reissued. It's just you
No.
got to find the original
Yeah,
somewhere.
I've never heard it. I could listen to it on Spotify, but I want to wait.
Do you ever go on Discogs and look for stuff?
Yeah, but I don't know if I would ever
I've
buy
found some
anything.
cheap stuff, man. I've
Yeah.
found CDs that I've been looking all over for like $2 and $3.
Hmm.
It's you hit and miss, but I always look under Canada. I don't look under any of the, and I
Hmm.
always go to sellers that sell in Canadian funds.
Yeah.
Are you picking the perfect time to start a bluegrass channel? I'm not sure. Picking, I get what you're saying.
I don't think he has as much to do with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame now. I think he's kind of out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Down to Earth. Yeah, that right now is my favorite album of theirs.
I don't know if I've heard that one.
Well, we'll have to do a CD exchange someday, Glenn.
Yes, we should. What are your top 3 double albums?
The Beatles' White Album, Tales from Topographic Oceans by Yes, and Grand Funk Live Album.
Wow. What if it's not old? You can't do live albums, Larry.
I can do whatever I want.
No. Top 3. Well, Blonde on Blonde, Bob Dylan. The White Album, and Quadrophenia.
You know what I did today,
Oh,
Glenn?
Exile on Main Street.
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet. Please check your.
I did a video I'm posting tomorrow on my channel where I cooked these really crispy home fries, like potatoes, right? In the
Oh,
oven.
wow.
And then an omelet. I'm going to.
I love my home fries, Larry.
You're going to be amazed. It's from Molly, because Molly made them once and they were really crispy. I said, "Oh, these are the best you ever made." And she told me how she made them.
Oh,
yeah.
I love my home fries.
You'll have to come over sometime with $10 and I'll make it for you.
I will. It was Mother's Day today, and I made French toast out of. We buy one of those long French loaves, the skinny ones.
Yeah.
Cut them up, and I make French toast out of that. And then we cook some breakfast sausages and turkey bacon. Oh, it was good.
Did you give anything to Lynn?
Not much.
Yeah, Lenny Kravitz.
Lenny Kravitz, yeah. You know what? You know he deserves to get in just for his cover of American Woman. Business is slow for Kevin in the garage these days. Where the hell is he? That's a good one. That's funny.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
John was the greatest songwriter. Well, Bob Dylan's the greatest songwriter ever, but John was good.
Yep.
I love Cat Stevens. Yeah, he did. He was kept down. I mean, he just was. And I don't think they did it on purpose. I think it's just that Lennon and McCartney were so incredible.
But from watching the Get Back footage, I think Paul was a bit more supportive of George than John was.
Yeah,
like he'd play with them more, and
no, I just think there wasn't room for George, for a third guy to be as good as the first two.
Shane B.
Oh, that's great, Shane, because I just did a deep dive on Genesis after really falling in love with Steve Hackett over the last couple of years, and I am just freaking loving it. Beyond the Valley, Bucket of Blood, starring Bert Convy. Oh, can you imagine?
Boy, that's a name from the past.
No kidding.
Whatever happened to Bert Convy?
Oh, God, he would have done 3 episodes of The Love Boat for sure. He was one of those guys.
Yeah, he'd do anything.
Oh, Darkness on the Edge of Town. Easy. Nursery Crime was great. Yep. Great album, yeah. And Foxtrot's good. Man, Wind and Wuthering is good. And Selling England by the Pound is my favorite. I just think that all those albums are really good.
Yeah. We've got 73 people watching. If we get 73 likes, that'll mean I'll get 74 extra likes on the video.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hi, it's Craig Dolman. Hi, Craig. How are you?
I'm just seeing you're going viral, Larry. I was
I
looking on
know.
my iPad. You're
This-
going viral. It says,
I'm
you
going
gotta see
viral.
this guy on YouTube with a woman's glasses. And people are just flocking in.
Oh, you're funny. Sometimes once in a blue moon, Glenn, you crack me up. Yeah.
Exile, yeah. I forgot about Exile.
Well,
The 50. I wonder if they'll do. Are you going to have 52nd anniversary releases now?
yeah.
I think it's up to the seller what they do with shipping charges. I always try and if I'm in Canada, I always try and send them a message going, "Hey, I'm in Canada too. Where are you?" And can we negotiate something? People are usually pretty good, but the show's been on since 1960, so that's I don't know what I would
Just
say.
start watching it, right?
Just start
And
watching
then-
it now and kind of get into it. But it's not as charming as it used to be. There's more social issues now and stuff. It used to have more humor and kind of it's changed. But I would go back to maybe the 90s if you can find the episodes and try them then.
Yes, doing Simon
Every
and
Little Thing.
Garfunkel's America.
Okay, and Every Little Thing.
And Every Little Thing. I was going to mention that from the Beatles. And Sparks, I Want to Hold Your Hand.
Wow.
Glenn.
I think Alison Krauss's version of the Beatles' I Will is beautiful. Sarah Jarosz doing Bob Dylan's Ring Those Bells is great. And Ring Them Bells. And I'll take, let's do something more familiar. Jimi Hendrix, or Joe Cocker's Little Help from My Friends. It's a classic.
Redneck Canadian by Canadian Studmuffin is probably top 10 best albums of all time. Thank you very much. Glenn, you've heard that album.
I have.
You ranked it at number 5 out of the 5 CDs I gave you.
I did.
I think you needed to listen to it more.
It was tied for 5th.
Do you like Steptoe and Son?
Oh, that was Joel saying what he said to John. Do you like Steptoe and Son? That's a British show. That's I think we had the one with Red Fox. Remember Red Fox had that TV show? Stepford and Son.
Stepford and Son, yeah.
Yeah, that was the British version of it that they based it on.
Yeah, it's not very good.
I like Wonderwall, but I didn't like Electronic Sound.
Yeah.
I always give Larry a tip. Plant your corn early this year, Larry.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a case of coming back after being on their own, if that makes sense.
What would have happened if Stuart Sutcliffe and Pete Best all stayed alive and in the band with Ringo?
Well, Pete Best is still alive.
Yeah. And they wouldn't have two drummers.
Stuart Sutcliffe was already on his way out before he got sick. Like he'd had enough.
It wouldn't be the Beatles unless it was those 4, John, Paul, George, and Ringo.
And they kicked Pete Best out. So I don't know if we could even go down that road. Yeah, I love Richie Havens. He had such a great frickin' voice, man. And his Woodstock appearance is legendary.
Dino Mack. You were looking good, Larry. Glad you were still kicking. Amazing. Yeah, it's
Yeah, for an
great to
old
be
guy like
alive.
that, he's still around. Larry's it'd be
Yeah.
90 in this
And
year.
being, I think it's because of the new glasses I got. I'm looking good. See these, and these are
Larry,
the
that
other
just took
ones.
years off you. Look, nuts.
Yeah, without them, all right. Hey, don't knock the Mrs.
Mrs.
Doubtfire glass.
Doubtfire. This is fun.
Scorpions are German, aren't they? Yep. But I'm not a.
Yeah.
I respect them. They've been around for years. UFO too. Yeah. Yep, they are German. Michael Schenker. Yeah.
He's got to be German. Yes, absolutely. Oh,
What
Oilers
game is up?
Canucks, man. Oh, Canada. What a great series. Go Canucks.
Michael Schenker. Yeah.
Milwaukee's not in Germany.
Thought you'd get some Elton John glasses. Yeah. Glenn, this one's for you.
You both like the fried rice, eggs, and chicken chow mein curry and pinto beans. I don't even know what that is.
I don't know.
Sounds gross.
Anybody heard that song? Sounds like it's right up your alley. Must be a bluegrass
That's the
tune.
food there. It sounds like it's going to vomit inducing there. Fried rice eggs.
Our favorite YouTube channels. Well, I like watching Glen Kellaway from the basement.
I
and
like
his
watching
new
Canadian
channel.
Studmuffin.
And his new channel, the bluegrass one. What's that called again?
Bluegrass from the basement, Larry.
Bluegrass from the basement.
Larry's my biggest fan so far.
Yeah, I like watching the behavior panel where they're doing people that are in trouble or whatever, and they're being interviewed. Body language and all that. That's interesting.
Really? I've never
Yeah.
seen that.
Yeah, they did one on the Air Force guy that murdered
Oh, yeah.
girls.
Can you send me a link to that
Yeah,
channel?
I will. It was interesting to watch.
That's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They even interviewed the guy that interviewed what's his name. Yeah.
Nobody's going to be interested in this, but I like Deering Banjos is one of the big banjo makers in the world, and they have a channel where they interview all the famous banjo players for like an hour and a half and talk to them about their careers and stuff. I watched a lot of that. Canadian Studmuffin, you can't beat it. First class entertainment.
You should say that with a bit more feeling, Glenn. Yeah.
Well, you lasted 2 minutes. You were a brave man.
Yeah. Ontario Banjo King is the best album ever.
Yeah, that would be good.
It's Bailey Woods. Hey, Larry. Hey,
Hey,
Bailey.
Bailey.
The man, the myth, the legend. Hi, Larry. Mike, what do you think of my new 2 sets of glasses? Be honest.
So how would you pronounce his last name, Larry?
Bass.
Why is it not bass?
I don't know. I'd have to ask him. There.
I'm just wondering why, because you look at that. How can the word be bass and bass?
Well, I think I did ask him before, but it was a few years
But
back.
shouldn't bass guitar be spelled B-A-S-E? Isn't that a bass?
No.
B-A-S-A
Anyway,
is a bass. Baseball.
Mike looks a lot
How is
like
that
Paul
bass?
McCartney.
But how is that a bass guitar spelled the same way?
Or maybe it's bass. I
Language
don't
is
know.
weird.
It depends if he likes bass guitars or fishing.
I know, but it's just the English language is strange.
You're stressing me out, Glenn.
I play banjo. I can play a little bit of guitar, but nothing that if there was actually a guitar player in the room, that I wouldn't pick one up.
What color are the arms? They are like a dark. They're like that.
Like a
Whatever
dark
color
pink.
that is,
They're
Glenn.
like a
They're like a pink.
yeah, they're dark pink.
Yes, I am, Mike.
No.
No. Thank you. Although I changed the name to Larry Graves Canadian Studmuffin because I didn't like the ASMR.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
Well, you
what's-
never watched that channel, Glenn, but yeah, I switched it about a month ago. I know you're in shock.
Is that the one where you do all the like you show all the rankings from all the different
Yeah,
Rolling Stone things? Yeah, I
yeah.
don't. You know what, Larry? I love you, and I love, but I those Rolling Stone
Yeah.
rankings
It's
drive
not
me
all
nuts.
Rolling
Like
Stone.
they send
Oh
my
yeah.
blood pressure through the
I've
roof.
seen some of your comments. It's like I'm out of here.
Oh
You
God,
see
it's just
early
so
on in the
stupid. Like
list,
somebody will they'll
you,
rank
you
they'll
get
rank
all
one of the
mad.
greatest albums of all time at number 500, number 499. It'll be the new Taylor Swift album or something. You just go, what? How does that make sense?
There's somebody that likes the list videos. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't like the list videos. Sorry.
It's classic album review. I need to catch
Oh,
up on your latest video there.
CAR.
That's the one thing I do try and the I'm subscribed to a lot of channels, but you can't
It's
watch.
hard. It's hard
Yeah,
to
but it's
keep up.
hard to keep up with everything.
Yeah.
And then do your own stuff.
I'm
And
not working anymore now, Larry. My time will be more
yeah,
free.
I know that.
The
Yeah.
hockey season's over for me.
But your team did pretty well, right?
They did good, but they went out on the weekend. So
Yeah. Are you going to try and get another part-time job or?
I would love one, but it's hard.
Glen Kellaway is looking for a part-time
It's hard
job.
when you're old. No one wants to hire you. There's such a thing as age discrimination.
Yeah.
I'm discovering.
Yep.
Yeah,
Stephen
Stephen
Schnee is
pretty
awesome.
cool. Yeah, he's a good man.
Yep.
Oh yeah, he's good. And Rick Beato. I mean, that guy
Yeah.
does some great interviews.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. And what I like about him too is when he's talking to these musicians, it's not about personal stuff, right? It's just about the music.
about music. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Earl Scruggs rises from the basement.
Yes,
That's
he
a good
does.
name.
Hola.
What
Yeah.
time do you want to end this, Glenn? I'm still good for a few.
I'm good whenever you want. I'll
Okay.
stay as long as you
I'll
want,
say
Larry.
maybe 20 more minutes.
I'm good.
Oh God, he's dead. I don't know if that he means that from it's one of the movies I have, and great acting in it, but there's just one point where this guy says that line, right? And it's just so bad. It's so bad acting. Or oh God, he's dead.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Soy Nuevo.
You watched that show? I think you did a thing on it. That Baby Reindeer.
Yeah, Molly and I watched it.
That was pretty crazy, eh?
Yeah. And did you know that guy playing that was him?
That was him. And my
Yeah.
daughter was telling me this morning that now the real woman who is actually the stalker is coming out now and doing interviews.
Yeah. Yeah. And they shouldn't be interviewing her because she's a mental, she's
Yeah.
mentally ill.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be doing that. I thought those were new glasses. They're great. You look very dignified.
He does.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Now, you're close to kind of being off of the channel because you're asking kind of silly questions. So please stop.
Yeah.
But Glenn, have you ever punched a xylophone?
No, I punched the time clock once. Ah, ole.
Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath. Yeah.
Soy Argentino. There, you're going to have to translate.
I will later, Glenn.
I think I know what it said. Put it back, because I do speak Spanish. It says, "Are those ladies' glasses?"
It always comes back to the glasses. No, I still haven't heard anything, Craig. I'm hoping that in London town.
Don't you think he asked too much for those archive collection sets when they come out? Like $400, and you get like 2 CDs, or you
Yeah.
get 2 CDs. It's
It
too.
depends on the box set, though.
Yeah, but you really need he's not giving you enough music value. He's throwing in like posters and postcards and pictures of his,
Well,
him picking his
you can
nose
also
and stuff.
Glenn, but you can also just buy the double CD for like 30.
Yeah, I know, but I love the sets. They're really well done and they're nice, but I just wish there was more music when he was doing those.
Led Zeppelin, although I love Black Sabbath too.
Yeah, Zeppelin all the way.
George Martin.
Best music producer. In your
And
life.
what's his name from Porcupine Tree?
Yeah, Stephen Wilson doesn't produce really, does he?
Yes,
He
he does.
remixes.
He's a producer.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, George Martin. How can you go wrong with that?
Yep. Granny glasses. Just kidding, Larry. Glenn, get Rob to hook you up at Beaver Lumber part-time.
Beaver Lumber. Yeah.
There, I just put somebody in timeout. See how they like it.
Did you ever meet someone born in
Yes, I was born in 1958. Did you ever meet someone who was born in the Oh, probably, but I wouldn't.
No, you would never have met anybody from the 1800s. They would have to be 158 years old when you were born.
No, but he's saying
1800s would be
1899.
Yeah, but 1899, you weren't born until 1958. They'd be 99 years old in 1899.
I don't know, Glenn.
That'd be 60 years
These
before
questions are stressing me out.
Larry's not good at math.
I'm not good at math. That
You
is
got a
live
job
and
to
let
do. You
die.
got to do it well. You got to get the other brother half. That's my Paul McCartney impression.
It came out 2 years ago, but did you ever see Mike Myers' Netflix series? No.
No.
A lot of wonderful Canadian humor with Austin Powers type action. Very funny.
No. He was a funny dude from Scarborough, Ontario, my hometown.
ZZ Top Glasses next. Cool. Larry, since you used to be a gamer back in the day, you should maybe react to a greatest classic video. I have thought of that. Yeah. It says here, Fresh for Life was banned and their comments were removed.
Really?
Yeah. I wonder how that happened. I just put the person in timeout. I didn't ban him. So I'm giving him another chance.
I wouldn't.
Yeah,
Glenn Johns, Eddie Kramer,
saxophone.
yeah. Bob Ezrin, Martin Birch. Could happen, Glenn. My grandpa was born in 1894.
Yeah, maybe I met him. Glenn.
Yeah, but 1894.
That's still the
yeah.
1800s.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I accept your apology, Glenn.
I apologize, Larry.
What are you having for dinner tonight?
Scallops and potatoes. And
I've never had scallops.
Really? Oh, they're so good. The best. Sea scallops are the best. And we got a dessert. We got cannelloni for dessert.
For cannelloni?
Not cannelloni. No, cannoli for dessert. It's Mother's Day, Larry. We're celebrating. I think I'm even having a glass of wine.
Glenn, you are going crazy.
I am going crazy.
Do you guys own? No.
I don't own anything Nirvana. I don't get it.
No. Even with Dave on the drums, you don't get
I
it.
just don't get that music. I don't. Too much screaming, and the vocals are horrid.
I'm actually maybe looking to go back to school for music production. I live in
I think that's
Iowa.
awesome. You should do that.
Helping record albums is a dream of mine.
I think follow your dreams, buddy.
And when you become rich
I
and
wish I
famous,
would have followed mine.
when you become rich and famous, come back and we can talk.
Don't think about that. You're a young guy and you got lots of time to make choices, and you don't need a plan B. Just put all your effort into it and have no regrets. I wish I would have done that.
Mike, do you still go to tomorrow? I don't enjoy it it's still good.
It's too expensive.
It's expensive. But I did order chicken parm, like gluten-free chicken parm or whatever it was, and it was very good.
Have you
But I
tried
missed their
Papa's Pizza Land yet, Larry?
I miss their combination pizzas, Glenn. I can't eat those.
You haven't tried the Papa's Pizza Land yet?
I've still got it to try, but I
You
haven't
need
yet.
to. Oh, it's good pizza. Better than Tommaso's and cheaper.
Have you noticed if they have gluten-free?
Yes.
They do.
I asked them.
Yeah.
Forget the fries, Glenn. Scallops in the UK. Battered potato slices. Superb. Yeah, we'll make these little potatoes with it.
David Byrne of Talking Heads, probably the best music performer. His stage.
I have never. Did you watch that Broadway show thing he did? It was on Crave once. It was really good. It was really interesting.
Yeah. No.
So he is a good performer for sure.
I keep dropping my mouse.
Is that so you can look up my skirt?
So you're wearing a squirt and you're calling these girly glasses. What's going on there? Anyway. Boy, not as many questions since that one person is gone.
Yeah.
I miss them.
Good riddance.
Have you ever hit a xylophone, Glenn? Punched a xylophone?
Yeah. No, but I smacked a smart ass in the head once.
I don't know what. Why can't people be semi-normal?
I don't know. So many idiots out there, man.
Have you ever had to block a person on your channel?
I blocked a couple on live chats that I know are scumbags that just come on to cause trouble. Yeah, they show their colors pretty quickly.
Yeah,
but I've never blocked anybody commenters or anything. I have actually blocked a couple of commenters.
Yeah,
but I'm more lenient than you are. You're like a hard ass with some of these people.
I block every second comment I receive. Yeah. I just block the person for the fun of it.
You just have to say to Larry, I think your list is wrong.
Yeah.
Well,
I go in a rage.
Yeah.
I kick a wall and then I block them. I think, Mike, I started watching that. Maybe I need to watch it. And I didn't like it. And I love Christopher Guest and all of those movies he does.
Breaking news, I canceled my Netflix subscription this morning.
What's that?
I canceled my Netflix this morning.
Why?
Because there's nothing on it. I go through the whole list and can't find anything that I haven't watched that there's nothing to see on there for me. If they ever come up with something that everybody said you got to watch, I'll just hook it up again.
Tina Weymouth, when seeing her, was so naive. She was just superb in Talking Heads 50 odd years ago. Cool. Yeah, very good bassist.
Yeah, great bass player.
"77 people watching us just sit here and stare off into space. How long
they'll stay if we don't say anything. Is that 76 yet?
Oh, Bob's here. Unfrosted is good, but very silly.
Oh, it's horrible. Have you watched that?
No.
Jerry Seinfeld's project. It's about the invention of Pop-Tarts. It's absolutely dreadful.
Is it a cartoon?
It's awful. It's one of the worst pieces of crap I've ever tried to watch.
What is it, a documentary? Or?
It's a comedy.
Oh, yeah.
It's horrid.
Did you laugh even once?
No, and the jokes are so bad. Like you can just see them coming a mile away.
Am I funnier than that?
They got Hugh Grant playing a guy dressed up as Tony the Tiger,
Yeah.
and they're doing the commercials and they're trying to come up with a slogan. And what does Hugh Grant do? He takes off his mask and go, "No, this is great. That's it. They're great." And that's the way they came up with the Tony the Tiger going, "Oh, it's great," whatever the slogan was. It's just so bad.
I can't
Try and
wait
watch it. It's unwatchable.
I can't wait to not watch it.
Oh,
I like elements of Unfrosted, but overall kind of stupid.
oh yeah. Jerry is not a good actor. Like when
Yeah.
you think back to Seinfeld, which I think is the greatest comedy show in history,
He's not a good actor. Yeah.
Jerry played himself.
Yeah.
The other three were the ones who were acting.
Yeah. Yeah. With I don't mind stupid in comedy, but there's a point where stupid becomes really stupid and it's not funny.
Yeah, it was awful. Terrible.
But Bob, you might be getting that confused with my funeral comedian videos on my channel. I think that's what he was thinking of that.
Could not get through it.
How much did you watch? Like half an hour?
Oh, yeah, maybe first 20 minutes or half an hour. And then I went, oh, God, I'll never get my life back.
My favorite comedians are Martin Short. I like Steve Martin. What's his name from Waiting for Guffman? Christopher Guest. And yeah, I like that Ricky. What's his name? Yep.
I think my all-time favorites were the Marx Brothers, but I love Steve Martin, and I'm a big Jerry Seinfeld fan. I think he's great as a stand-up guy.
Laurel and Hardy.
Yes, I love all that old stuff. Robin Costello. Yeah, silliness is good, stupidity is not. Yeah, good way of putting it.
Yep, I love One Flew
Oh,
Over
great
the
movie.
Nest. Yeah.
Yeah. Ken Cassie. Yeah, that's a fantastic movie. And it's a better book. If you've never read the book, read the book. The book is told through the big Indian who's in the thing. The book is told through his eyes. In the movie, they don't do that. He's just a character. I don't know anything about Ricky Gervais.
Thank you, Mike. See, somebody appreciates my comedy. I don't think Glenn finds it funny. He's not laughing. Well, I think it's almost time to wrap this up.
4:30, Larry. You managed to stay up till 4:30.
Glenn, 90
So
minutes.
I got to tell you this, Larry. I was thinking, are you following the stupid feud between Drake and Kendrick Lamar?
No.
You're not?
No.
It's gotten out of hand now. People are shooting up Drake's house and all this kind of stuff. And Kendrick Lamar, you should look it up and follow it. Anyway, so Kendrick Lamar, he's put stuff out, and he even put like a Google map of Drake's house, so people know where to find his house. It's just gotten so out of hand. But I was gonna make a comedy video and make a feud with you based on their feud.
Yeah.
And I'd written a rap song.
Well, don't give it away. Maybe you can do it. We'll do it.
Maybe we'll do it. Yeah. And then I was gonna like draw a cartoon map of.
I hope you're not going to make fun of my glasses.
This is my Google map. No. I was making fun of myself too, actually. Yeah. I won't give it away then because I still might do it.
All right. Missing some here.
With the rise of popular vinyl, do companies still bring up Billboard Top 40 albums?
I think they do.
Do they still have a Top 40?
I have no idea. Oh, yeah. I didn't know about that, Bailey. Thank you, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
Oh, Firehouse subs, they're
Ooh,
pretty good.
stuff. They're great, but they're expensive, man.
Yeah.
The rich person sub.
It's 21.30 here in the UK.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks everybody for dropping
Thank you,
by.
everyone.
I'll have a link for Glen's 2 channels, not just one, but 2.
Oh yeah, 2 for
And
the
you have
price of one.
2 videos on the bluegrass
2
one.
videos up, just
Yeah.
showing the bluegrass vinyl that I have in my collection. But I've got some ideas coming up.
And already he's got over 10,000 subscribers on
Oh,
that
it's
channel.
gone crazy.
Amazing the
Taking
way
world.
it took off.
I've gone viral. I'm an influencer, Larry.
Okay.
Everybody's wearing a Zappa hat, and
Thank you, Bob. Bye. And reviews.
moi.
Moi. Good
Moi.
night, everybody. I'm letting people say goodbye if they like. Everybody's probably just left.
All 76 of them.
70 now. As soon as you mention you're going to be leaving, a lot of them just, I'm out of here.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good. 70.
Yeah.
I've never had 70.
Yeah, it was up to 80 or more.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I would have been nervous. Glad you didn't.
Yeah. Okay. Goodbye, everybody. And thanks, Glenn. I'll have your links for the video.
Thanks, everyone.
Okay.
Thanks,
Bye.
Larry. It was fun.
Bye. End stream.